It's actually modernization of the electricity grid. And most of the equipment in the U.S., they're almost 40, 50 years old that are in distribution systems and transmission systems. It was a big move for integrating communication networks and intelligence into the power grid so that the working system would be good. Previously, what would happen if there's an outage is people would call their utility company and say, hey, there's a problem, what's it? Now, well, in a close future, I would say in some places you still have to call the utility, but in the close future, it will be that your devices will speak with the utility, tell that there's an outage, this outage will be automatically find out, and then without sending the crews out, it will be automatically fixed. That's the idea of the smart grid. Bring the cyber part to any physical system would bring vulnerabilities at the same time. Security vulnerabilities will increase when we bring in communications and intelligence. But that doesn't mean that we will have security holes everywhere, and it doesn't also mean that the previous power grid, the legacy grid, did not have any security vulnerabilities. Look at the lessons we get from history, okay? And number one lesson, as I see, is when you set up a system, security should be there from the beginning. It shouldn't be like, okay, let's have a network, let's have something, a power grid or an industrial system and get it working and then worry about the security. Fundamental goals when we started this book project was we wanted young researchers to get interested in this area because it's a new area, it's a flourishing area. We thought that a book like this was needed for professors, researchers, and students to be like a reference or a handbook where they would look up things. Oh, you know, I want to learn about cognitive radio and smart grid. Okay, there's this book that has a chapter on this one. I want to learn about privacy issues in smart grid, so there's this book to refer. We wanted this book to be a reference book because all of the authors that we have, all of the contributors we have in this book are world-renowned researchers, they're recognized researchers, and they're already working in this area. They have ongoing research in this area.